Yo, hey, what's up guys? We are back for another Raid Shadow Legends video, and this time is actually super juicy and I like it. I think you can all agree that the Tidus in HYDRA is getting a little bit out of hand because he is so efficient what he does. He's most of the time better than Trunda teams for most of people. But his thing is, it is totally RNG, and I hate that part so much. I myself did a couple of hours of trying my Tidus key to get a really good score about it, but I got eaten all the time. And you probably think to yourself, you have run a Tidus team, and you can see that that stupid Mark of the HYDRA, is it called like that? I think it's called like that. Yeah, Mark of the HYDRA is mostly landing on Tidus, and it is so annoying and really nobody likes it. But hey, I saw something, okay? My good buddy Yannick sent me a screenshot about a fellow content creator that actually, wait, let me see what you guys see. All right, that kind of had a talk, or I guess maybe put the screenshot out there. I don't know. I got the information on his channel, so I would highly recommend, guys, like it would be a we need more content creators for Raid Shadow Legends that actually do something for the community. So I would highly recommend go over there, leave him a like over there, give him a subscribe that he maybe can join the content creator program and all these good things, because hey, we need people like him that actually trying to discover something new in the game. But what is it actually about? Like Gabriel, let me say it like this, I don't know who Gabriel is. It seems like he's someone efficient or something, right? Because he talks like that. And it seems like that, yeah. So it's not like I just trust the screenshot right now or something. I actually went over and I was asking Plarium, is this right? Is there something about it? Like, haha. And the answer was basically, hey, you were... Actually, Gabriel said it already, like that and that and that. So it is official that this guy, I don't know him. So I'm sorry if I should Plarium or something, because I just don't know. But yeah, I confirmed it. I asked them and they said yes. What is the point about it? Let me go quickly into the game. Maybe you have read it already, but I give you a quick summary. First of all, what we think is in HYDRA. Let me quickly go in there. Right there. So much buttons to press. All right, this is my team. I did it for hours and I couldn't make it work. And we all know already, if you join the fight, the heads are checking for the most crit damage in this moment. In my case, it is Gerbtug, because I just made it on purpose so Tidus doesn't get eaten first. Everybody knows that already. But they confirmed that there is more behind it. That crit damage afterwards is gonna still be a factor of deciding who gets the Mark of the HYDRA. And doesn't that make sense for you guys? Every time you started a fight, then you got eaten once. Most of the time it was Tidus. And it is so annoying. But since we do have the new information, and I also have to say, there are more factors in it than just crit damage, but it plays a role, so we have to do something about it. Like, it's not gonna help your team too much, the information, if you have not the right gear, because at this moment I'm literally telling you, hey guys, crit damage is a huge thing in here and you should give everybody crit damage, because like, yeah, then you have less chances that your Tidus gets it. That will not make your gearing part or something really easier. If you want to use your Senna and you can just not go 380 speed with 450 crit damage in a protection set, that is quite hard to get, and also that will kind of hurt me. But it makes it that we have actually a chance to kind of manipulate everything. Like what I did right now, I tried it immediately, like it was a couple of hours I tried it, but you gotta say there is still luck in between. So I need more samples. Okay, let me say it like this. My runs didn't go so well. Even I increased, for example, the crit damage of my Mad Hatter, and he is now more than actually my Tidus. I couldn't get everybody to work, but then I tried a couple of runs. It was like 2 hours, maybe a little bit more, and Tidus got eaten. Not every time the first, like always. Like, I swear to God, I do that 8 times back to back with everybody, every time Titus. And if it's not, it's the second time. Every time he gets the mark. So I tried it out, and it seemed to be not so often on Titus. He still received it up after a couple of times. So that made me kind of happy, and I thought this is huge for the community to know that you can actually do something about the HYDRA thing, and it is official. They said it already. But also, they said there are many factors in it. For example, I could tell maybe for my team, if debuffs play a factor for the percentage how much you should get the mark of the HYDRA. Let's say like you have a 30% on Titus because of crit damage, and then the others have like the rest of it just equally spread out. That is okay. And then of course Titus gets it more likely than everybody else. That's why we are at the moment so really concerned about it. But since I also use Gerbtag, for example, if a factor that could be debuffs. Wait, is it that one? Yeah, poisons. I put poisons on myself. Titus is the slowest, so usually he has the most debuffs also. Because he's the slowest, he runs them not so often out instead of the others. And that's why he has more debuffs. And I want those debuffs. They're actually boosting my damage, so that's really cool. And with a gem, I can put out more things out there. And it's really cool for me, but also they could play a factor. What I did is kindly asked Plarium, like, hey, can you maybe tell a little bit more than just crit damage? What other factors? What is maybe positioning or like all these little details? I don't know if they're gonna tell us, but also that would be a thing that we have to try out as a community. That I know it takes a lot of samples that you gotta kind of without knowing anything about the factors, it's kind of hard to tell it. But if I do many runs more, for example, and I get my poisons out there on my team, and then another guy is like, hey, I'm not using poisons and I have 3 people more in crit damage, and Titus, I do now really consistently good runs. It's more or less likely that my Titus gets the stuff, so I can kind of tell that there must be something going on. Best case scenario would be that just Plarium comes out like, hey, yeah, debuffs play a role, how many buffs you have, and something like this. Since usually also my Titus has the most buffs, like, I do get continuous heals, and usually everybody should get 10, but sometimes there's some oddities in there, like, for example, one gets a continuous heals by 1 turn, another by 2 turn. Every time you take a turn, it runs out, then you replace it or something, and something in between. There could be many factors, but also I want to quickly give you a quick tip, because if crit damage, and it is, okay, not if, 100%, it plays a role, even afterwards. Then, for example, oh, I don't think I have those gems right now, but yeah, there is a triangle gem, it's rare, and it has something to do with my Gerbtag. It says when you have debuffs on yourself, increases the crit damage by up to 30%, and I usually use that because, like, Gerbtag puts poisons on him, it's basically free crit damage. What I did is I put him now in this accuracy thingy. I have like 300 accuracy in HYDRA, so that's 3% per gem, and I actually, just a little quick tip, is like, I think I can show you right here. Yeah, alright, I can show you right here. That one. And I put that actually on the others, because they will get poisons. Of course, that is not relevant for everybody. Not everybody has Gerbtag. But yeah, those things could be kind of beneficial if you put it on the others. And by any means different, just not use the gem on Titus, so he has lower crit damage after all. Just put something else in there that kind of boosts your damage. And yeah, but hey, guys, we got something cool. We know now that something is different in HYDRA. We all had something in our mind where, like, there must be something wrong, right? My Titus gets this thing so often, it's kind of ridiculous. It can't be just like this. And now we know that crit damage actually plays a role later on that we kind of can manipulate. If we found out new factors, like, I hope they just gonna give me some tips or something that we can kind of create a team about there, where it's just a chance that your Titus, for example, is just a 10% chance to receive that thing, and everybody else has like a 18% or something. Wait, 5 people say that, something like this, like 18% or something, and it's just more likely that one of the others gets the stupid thing. And that's actually what we wanted there, right? It's every time the same. You go in there, you instantly get the mark, restart. And yeah, that's why we're also more tempted to like the quick battles and do not the craziest damage overall, but it's just more user friendly, you know. And I think we need something about the mark of the HYDRA. Maybe also Plarium, maybe we think that we have something that we can do about it. and maybe just telling us the factors and we can kind of manipulate. That would be the easiest way. You don't have to do anything. And or maybe just do a rebalance, kind of put some, I don't know, the guy with the most attack or something gets always the next or something, and the guy cannot get the mark twice. I don't know, something else just makes it easier for titles, because you created that meta, and at least make it user friendly, that it isn't like so awkward like it is right now. You still need the craziest stat to do better than the others. It's not like everybody has no like easy super teams afterwards. No, it's still a competition. Like my Titus will probably do more than Yannick's Titus, because I have a Yumiko and he just doesn't, and that literally makes me better in that thing, because I have the champions, I have the gear, maybe, yeah. You know what I mean. But yeah, that will be the end of the video. Make sure to not press the like button. Make sure to increase your crit damage on all your champions in your HYDRA run. It will actually benefit you. But yeah, also press the like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah. Have a nice day.